Hello, and welcome to Tools with Twan. I think this will be the first installment of a few slideshows, videos, and all this good stuff about tools. I'm a mechanic, and whether you're working on a bus, plane, train, it doesn't matter. The first thing you need to do is try to make sure you can do it safely. These are just the basics. So when you're doing things safely, it tends to work out a little better for you. It doesn't matter if you have loved ones, kids, a dog you need to go home to. It doesn't matter. You don't want to get hurt at any point. So I made a couple slides for you guys, and we're going to get into these slides. But after you watch the video, please make sure you like or dislike and subscribe. And we're going to go ahead and get into these slides. I'm going to read it to you. I might go give some examples as I'm reading the slides and all that good stuff. So, all right, let's go. The first thing you need to know is do it safe. The most important thing is to do it safely. It makes no sense to get hurt. Let me say that again. It makes no sense to get hurt where you can't enjoy your life. Slow down and do it as safe as possible, please. Okay, so in this section, I've labeled this as eyes because I know as a mechanic, there's a lot of chances that your eyes could get jacked up. From falling dirt, falling liquids, antifreeze, oil, transmission. It doesn't matter. So I feel like as part of my little introduction to my channel and trying to keep it consistent with safety, we'll talk about the eyes. So we'll go through this pretty quickly. Eyes. Eyes are a very important part of your body. Just think how you'd be off if something happened to one or both of your eyes. You know, some people are born with very poor eyesight or none at all. So you should cherish the eyesight that you do have and try to protect it at all possible costs. So the first thing is to avoid the potential hazard. So you could you know, try to clean something off before you get to working on it if you're up under it or on top. And you can also try to position yourself so if something did fall or whatnot, it wouldn't be, uh, you know, directly falling on your face or whatnot. So next, there are some ways to prevent an eye injury, as one I just gave. There are a few ways you could do this. One I already gave, like position. As a plan B, you can wear what they call safety glasses. These are glasses that are clear or shaded and so forth. And you just put these glasses on so if something did fall, let's say you dropped a socket and the socket fell down and it hit you in the eye, you may not wouldn't have been able to move your head fast enough to dodge it. But if you got these glasses on, it offers a secondary line of protection, to prevent injury or whatnot. Uh, the third, however, this may be the most important, stay out of the way of danger. All right, so that'll be a little eye section, and then we're going to go on to the next section. All right, now we have fingers. Fingers, if you're a mechanic, your hands is your moneymaker, right? Um, or whether that is a mechanic on the weekend, you just want to work on your project, car, or whatnot, or fix your car because something is wrong, or whatever the case may be. So we're going to go ahead and get into this section. Fingers. Please know that if you pinch your fingers, it will hurt. Let me say that again. Please know that if you stick your finger, it will hurt. It may hurt a little or it may hurt a lot, and that also depends on your pain tolerance. Me, I have a low tolerance for pain. I don't want to hurt at all, not a little bit, not a lot. So, make sure that your fingers stay away from any moving objects. Uh, if you're working on something, make sure you take the keys out of the ignition so someone else don't come up and try to start the vehicle, whether that is a bus, plane, train, it doesn't matter. Uh, so none of the parts can move and potentially hurt your fingers or whatever. That is called a mitigating factor, right? So you can take that out of the equation. You can also remove the batteries, because if there's no power source, hashtag the power source, then you don't have to worry about them even being able to start it if they get the keys. Kids can get the keys and crank the car up while you're in it. You never know what could happen. And then as a third line of precaution, when you're working on something, you can make sure you try to position yourself so if something did move, you know, it would cause as least amount of injury or discomfort, right? So that would be our finger section. And yes, that is my hand. Next, and yes, that is my foot. Tippy toes, a little ouchie. Please know that if you pinch your toe, it will hurt. Let me say that again. Please know that if you stick your toe or drop something on your foot, it will hurt. It may hurt a little, it may hurt a lot, it may not hurt at all. So you can have safety protection in case you drop something on your foot or stub your toe. They're called steel toe boots, but nobody really wears steel toe boots anymore. They're more of a composite toe, uh, just because they're lightweight, they're easier to move around in, uh, and they look better than the old steel toes as well too. Though, so remember, do your best to stay safe. Now, when the safety has been covered, now that the safety has been covered, uh, we're going to get into tools maybe on our next one. Just remember, guys and gals, when you're out working on something, you want to be as safe, as possible. Like, I spend a lot of time on this safety deal because, it's really important. Safety is really important. You don't want to get hurt by no means. And if you can avoid it, you know, avoid it at all costs. They have a lot of people get hurt, just trying to fix their own thing on the weekend. So, just try to be as safe as possible. I ain't gonna hold you guys uh, too much longer. Just make sure you like or dislike and subscribe. That's the most important part to this content, and we'll bring you another one coming soon. Thank you.